Hello everyone, this is Lorna, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. The shutdown arc continues. Your mind is elsewhere. You shut up! You've kept us waiting all day. Now tell us about the pinned card. If you want dinner, you'll have to prepare it yourself. What? You're old enough for that, Chrono. I always too, actually, though I hesitate to say that with him because I think that Tayo shouldn't have to make his own food. I'm just like, he can do it. I don't think he's incapable. I don't think he's that young. But I do hesitate to be like, yeah, this child should have to get his food. Yeah, I hesitate there, but I'm just like, I mean, if he does it, I mean, seriously. I know it sounds weird, but that kid is actually Ryazu Myoujin. He transferred all his knowledge and memories into a new body, along with his consciousness. Is that even possible? He's someone who thinks he can change the world. Of course it's possible. You already know about him? How come? I met him about 7 years ago. 7 years ago. What was I doing 7 years ago? Did I even bother asking? Oh, hold on a second, I want to know. Oh my god, do I not even know? Hold on a second. I'm feeling lazy today, so I'm a walking stereotype. Well, I'm more like a sitting stereotype right now, but we're going to ignore that. Okay, I'm losing track of my age, guys. Yes, I'm losing track of my age. I thought that was weird. Yeah, that math is right. I was thinking, oh my god, that was a dark year for me. 7 years ago, 2016. That was a very dark year for me. Seriously. It was right in the middle of G, actually, and my Dark Night of the Soul, and all that shit that went on because of my weird experiences. Yeah, I do have a major guess as to why I started going through all of that, but I'm not entirely sure I properly understand myself. So saying it would be like, and maybe what I'm dealing with, but I can't really explain it because not something that can be easily explained. But yeah, in 2016, I was miserable. I think that's also the year where I probably experienced sleep paralysis. I think it was the side effect of a medication I was on. I didn't know the medication could do that, but if I did know, I would have told my psychiatrist immediately. I just had other complaints instead before switching to my current antidepressant. But yeah, I don't know what I was doing when I was looking at. Oh, I think I was looking it up to see if it actually did what I reported. Yeah, I think that's where I was looking it up. And then I think I basically just said it was making me hungry all the time, instead of some of the other concerns I had. Mainly because some of the other ones didn't feel appropriate to tell a psychiatrist. I'm not gonna say it on YouTube either because I don't want to get banned. I met him about 7 years ago. The Promotion Association was experimenting with a new Gears prototype. I was involved in monitoring this experiment. Okay, so this is Ryazu at roughly, I assume, Kenzaki's age. Actually, who's older, Kenzaki or Ibuki? I don't know. I really don't. Myoujin's gonna be 20 there. I wouldn't be surprised. He could also be older. I wouldn't know. I haven't checked. I was on the Wikipedia. I was on his page on the fandom wiki recently. I don't remember if I was live at the time or not. I doubt it. Live? I don't stream live. I just upload videos. I don't stream. For reasons I think make a lot of sense. I mean, honestly. I think it's dangerous for me to stream. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me doing it. It's just, I think it's healthier for everyone if I don't. Trust me, you never know when there could be an incident here at this house. There could be an incident that I don't realize is going to happen, so I just shouldn't stream. It's healthier for everyone that way. Raizu managed to summon a unit? Oh, yeah. I thought he actually... What are you... Hold on a second, Chrono. I thought he summoned, like... How many at this point? 7? So, are we talking about summon as a normal summon? Or what he was doing during Gear's Crisis? Because I am seriously confused now. At the time, it was a miracle. It seems like the pinnacle of achievement. It seems like the pinnacle of achievement for a Vanguard card fighter. I risked everything. I worked hard to improve my skills. And when I was appointed as the branch manager of United Sanctuary, the card was sent to me. The defense card is proof that a contract has been reached between a unit that's been summoned from Cray and a card fighter. Yeah, and Myoujin forcefully summoned some of those. Forcefully. And that's not a unit coming there of their own free will. That's Myoujin forcing them there. I'm not sure what's going on with Chrono, but I think in his case the units are actually fine with it, because he's not exactly forcing them there. He's just sort of a bridge for them to get to where he is. But the one in possession of it is able to control the unit at their will. I don't want to control a unit at their will. I don't want to do that. I mean, I can play Vanguard, but I don't want to, like, control anyone. No, that's bad. But for that to happen, an incredible amount of stride force is necessary. An incredible amount... Yeah. Unless the card fighter has exceptional skills, their body will be crushed before they ever get a chance to control the unit. I'd rather be friends with the unit instead. Can we be friends? I'd say this to most units. Yeah, most units, not all of them. I mean, some of them are terrifying. Like Tachikaze, yeah, I'd be terrified out of my mind. I don't need to see them to know that. I had a dream once. It was a very terrifying dream because I'm weird like that. How can I be terrified of an extinct species? I don't know. I'm still wondering that myself. And no one can answer that for me because, well, I'm terrified of an extinct species. My therapist has theorized that maybe I inherited something from a distant relative of what eventually became humans. I mean, something had to be around to eventually become us. And maybe I've got something from around that time that was somehow around during the time of the dinosaurs. And that's why I'm terrified of them. But that also is so weird to think about. I don't know if that makes sense. But, I mean, it makes more sense than being terrified of an animal that's extinct just because of how it's portrayed in fiction. I mean, honestly. As for me, I never even succeeded because I never got close to awakening a defense card. Unless you have an imagination powerful enough to make a difference in your own life, it is impossible to create a path between planet Cray and this world. Wow. I don't generally know how powerful my imagination is, but considering some of the thoughts that enter my mind, I'm like, I've got an imagination, guys. We cannot dispute that. I've clearly got one. Some of my videos already prove that. I mean, I'm concerned about this and that, and I imagine this and that. It may not be visually, but it's there in my mind. Oh my god. And I do feel like I've got a powerful imagination. It's just not the usual kind. It's not a powerful visual imagination. It's a powerful literary imagination. I've got words in my mind. You have to be willing to risk your own life. Which Myoujin did. A lot. I'm not sure how he managed to be okay with doing that. But sure. I mean, I'd be able to risk my life for like 1 unit. Not 8. And certainly not, yeah, 1. I'd be okay with that for 1. You know, I just want to be friends with a unit. Is that wrong? To call unit to this world, you enter a contract with a depend card, and then you make it obey. Oh my god, I don't... No, I want friends. I want friends! So what do you think? Did that cause Ryuzu's death? Yes, Chrono. Did you hear how many he awakened? He awakened 7. Or at least that's what we were told. If it's true that he summoned 7 units, as you said, then yes, it's very likely. It didn't have any impact on you? Oh right, you know, now that I think about it, Chrono does appear to still be the same age. But that's probably because, you know, he respects free will. On me? Oh, come on. You weren't affected? What are you talking about? When you and I fought at the United Sanctuary, at the end you actually awakened a unit. It was only for a moment, but the power of your imagination surpassed space-time, which resulted in a unit from Cray descending onto the field. Oh well, you know, isn't there like a deity called Kronos or something? I mean, that's basically where I assume Chrono's name came from. Unless Chrono is also the name of a deity and I just don't know that. I don't know the name of every deity, okay, dude? What? Wait a minute. Who am I talking to? I'm going to move on. I did that? Yes, Chrono. I think our units respect you a lot. I mean, I certainly do. And I respect my units as well. Most of the time. Depends if I'm forced to use units I don't necessarily like. Like Novographer, for example. No, this can't be the right way to go about this. What should I do? How can I beat him? I want to defeat this kid so bad. Actually, that's not true. Why the hesitation? Listen to the voice of the card. Once you do that, your path will become clear. Listen to the voice of the card! Dude, only a few people are supposed to be able to do that. Supposedly. I don't know much about Psyqualia or these exceptions or... You know, it's been a while since I last read that page. It's at least been over a week. I'll say that. At least been over a week. But the voice of the card? Yes, what does the unit tell you? Does the unit say that it wants to help? If I say shit all the time, Tayo. All the time. Sometimes it seems like my deck responds to me. I know that sounds insane, but I mean, my results speak for themselves, don't they? Seriously. Why did I talk about that? What did I talk about that? Why did I talk about that? I was determined not to say it until you had gotten rid of all your hesitation. You don't hesitate. You do it! You do it! So this guy you mentioned, he just abandoned his base and vanished? Yeah, Mamoru and his team are on the hunt, trying to find out as much info as they can. I see. My guess is when they start passing judgment on you guys. As the masterminds who are behind the plan, they'll target your home branch first, and then move on to those who are sniffing about, trying to discover what he's planning next. I'm counting on you. He's talking to his horses. Hey there, I just wanted to say thank you. Never come here again. You're getting in the way of my training. Now scram. You're talking to the protagonist, who I happen to know doesn't listen to that. Whoa! He does, in fact, go there again at some point. Alrighty then, I think it's about time we got that ace guy here, and I figured he might be here. Right, just as Kanzaki expected. The twirly-haired kid. Hey, don't tell me you're actually a little plaything of the Zuki's. What? I'm no plaything. If you're a subordinate of the evil commander of Buki, then it follows that you're going to be even more evil. What? That's not what it... No, the commander is supposed to be at the top of the evil ladder. At least unless there's a position higher than commander, in which case the positions above commander are more evil. Do you not understand the ranking system of evil? Moriyama clearly doesn't. I did read his name right, correct? Moriyama clearly doesn't understand what evil actually is. Why am I talking about it like he knows? Because he clearly doesn't. He doesn't! I mean, what Ryazu is what Myoujin preaches does sound good. So I do understand that, but the way he's going about it, it's not right. It was fate that brought you here. Now it's time I punish you. Okay, sure. Anyway guys, that's everything for this video. In the next video, I actually card fight. So for now, I'm out, but I'm about to record again.